In this video, I'll show you where you can acquire the Thorn long gun, which won't be accessible until you've taken down Lydusa at the end of the Forgotten Kingdom DLC for Remnant 2. The Thorn long gun is essentially a different version of the Monarch from the Awakened King DLC, obviously the first DLC for Remnant 2, whereby it can fire off against enemies and the rounds home in on their targets. Now, in order to acquire the Thorn, like I say, you need to go through the main Forgotten Kingdom DLC story, take down Lydusa. I don't believe it spawns if you make Lydusa peaceful over in the Goddess's Rest biome. I believe you do need to take her down. That's how I did it at least. You're going to need to do it one way or the other, and the fight is fairly decent, so you might as well get it done. Now, once you've done so, make your way back to the Glittering Grotto starting point, providing you didn't pick up the Kuri Kuri Egg from the start. Now, the Kuri Kuri Egg will spawn in from the start of the DLC. It's essentially up in a bird's nest. If you picked it up, you can craft yourself a couple of elixirs and that sort of thing. However, you need to have left the egg alone, gone through and completed the DLC. Obviously, if you did collect the egg, re-roll, do it again. It's one of those things where basically a large Kuri Kuri bird will vomit out a very nice item called the Regurgitated Spiny Sac. Now, you need to take the Regurgitated Spiny Sac over to McCabe in Ward 13, where you're then going to be able to craft the Thorn long gun. Now, like I say, the long gun fires off rounds that will stick into enemies. It's got a backed ability called Deadwood, which disables automatic blowback while increasing Thorn's reload speed by 25% and fire rate by 15%. Reactivating the mod will trigger an empowered blowback, which detonates all needles at once for 100% additional damage, and that lasts for 20 seconds. So what that basically means is if you unload a couple of magazines into an enemy whilst you've activated your Deadwood ability, activate it again, which is then basically going to just rip through any enemy on the field, pretty much. So at level 1, this thing will do a base damage of 7, have a magazine of 30, and it is a very, very good weapon. If you're trying to do a bit of crowd control, or if you're going up against single enemies or bosses, a maxed out Thorn will basically just look at an enemy, laugh at it, and then kill it. Considering just how easy it is to actually get your hands on the Thorn long gun compared to some of the other guns in Remnant 2, this one is definitely one that I recommend picking up. I don't think it will let you down. If it does, let me know. So anyway, let's look at how to acquire the Thorn long gun in Remnant 2's The Forgotten Kingdom DLC. If you're a fan of these quick, straight to the point guides, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.